Well, hey there. I'm Mary from Mary Made Beeswax Wraps. I thought I would just go over with you today how to put together some snack packs in lieu of Ziploc bags or the plastic, single-use plastic little sandwich bags for like kids' lunches or snacks or just, small packages so that you won't have to use the plastic and you can use the reusable beeswax wraps instead. Okay, so I have some snacks and fruits and veggies here that I've washed and prepped and gotten ready. This is our big wrap that's large. This wrap is 16 by 20 and it's large enough for baked breads and charcuterie boards and big platters and stuff like this. So once you are ready to go and you got your fruits and vegetables ready, you're going to make up little packs. So let me show you how to do that. When you get them brand new, the beeswax wraps, they are stiff. You're just going to wash them, dry them thoroughly, and then you're just going to take them when they're brand new, and you're just going to scrunch them up like this in your hand 2 or 3 times. And what that does is the heat of your hand is going to make the beeswax and the pine resin stick to itself, and the jojoba oil, which is also in the formula, will stop the beeswax from cracking. So you're just going to take one of your wraps after you've kind of loosened it up a little, fold it in half, then just take one edge, fold it over like maybe a ½ inch, and just hold it for a second, and the heat of your fingers is going to make it stick to itself. I'm going to take this, I'm just going to put a few grapes in here, and then we're going to close this up, and you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to fold it over once, fold it over twice, and just hold it for a second. That one's ready to go. Some of my grandkids like nuts and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll make some of these packs up ahead of time, and then when they come over, they can just reach in and they know that inside this little container and these little pouches are snacks. So you're going to take it, every time you use one, you're going to just scrunch it a couple times and just kind of warm it up and loosen up the wax. I'm going to fold this in half. Do my little edge in here, make my little pouch. And as I said, these are washable and reusable. They usually last about 6 months to a year. I'm just going to put some nuts in this one. I have one grandchild. My granddaughter loves nuts. So I'm just going to make a small pack of nuts for her. I'm just going to roll it over. I know she likes macadamia, so I'll make some of those up too. But these wax wraps, you can get them from all different companies. I'll put my link down below, but you can get them from all different companies. All your big shopping platforms have them. And they come in different colors and sizes. It should always be 100% cotton. And it should always have 3 ingredients: beeswax, pine resin, and jojoba oil. The beeswax is primarily what the wrap is made from. The jojoba oil makes the wax, makes the wax stick to itself, so the wrap will actually stick to itself in whatever container you're putting it on. And then the jojoba oil stops it from cracking, the wax from cracking. Without it, the wax will crack, and they won't stick very good. Here's another thing of nuts. I'm gonna make 2 of those because I know that she definitely likes nuts. 2 of them like the nuts. So they come in all sorts of different patterns and colors. You can just kind of search and see what you want online. Folding up these pouches. And then if you just hold it down like this, it'll stick to itself. And as I said, they're reusable. You just need to wash them in cold water only. Oh, I forgot to smush this one and scrunch it. Cold water only, because you don't want to melt the wax. So it can only be washed in cold soapy water, rinsed, and then set out to dry. This one, I'll put some of that fruit in. It actually keeps your produce fresh a little bit longer. I had an apple once that made its way to the back of the fridge because I'm short and I didn't even know it was up there. And I found it about 2 weeks later, and it was edible. My husband ate it. He's like, "It's how old?" I said 2 weeks. He's like, "No." I said, "Yeah, it is." Let's do some carrots. I have a couple of them that actually will eat carrots. And this is what you're gonna do for even school lunches. You can put chips in here and you know, anything really. We have some other sizes that are the 12 inches square is usually big for like big enough for sandwiches and stuff. Put some carrots in here. And then they can take these in their lunches. You just have to train them not to throw them away because they're so used to throwing away the single-use plastics that, you know, it takes a while to remind them not to throw these away. Do some more grapes. That'll be good. Like I said, you just scrunch them up. And this is just one way to make a pouch. There's several other ways, and I'll cover that in other videos. But this is the most simple way to make a pouch for snacks and things that they can take in their lunches. And you're just gonna bring it down, fold it over. And they stay put. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 single-use bags that I just saved the landfill from. And they're really quite easy. And they're actually money saving because they're reusable. And like I said, some of them, you know, depending on how often you use them, and if you don't use any kind of hot water on them or warm water on them, they usually last anywhere from 6 months to a year. So if you have any questions or you want to see me wrap anything else, just leave a comment down below. Have a good day.